Well, welcome to day 29. Today we are reading Exodus 9 and 10, Matthew 20, 1 through 19, and Psalm 17, 1 through 5. In our readings today, we read of the plague on the livestock and the plagues of boils and locusts and darkness. And in previous days, we've read of the plagues of blood and frogs and gnats and flies. All are stories that you are likely at least familiar with or maybe know well. Horrible things are happening to the Egyptians. And yet, each time when Pharaoh promises to let the Israelites go so that the plagues will stop, he changes his mind. He hardens his heart, just as the Lord had said. Now, I don't know about you, but I read this and I wonder two things. One, what in the world is Pharaoh thinking to see continued punishments raining down on his people and on his land, and the land destroyed? And yet he cannot bring himself to acknowledge the power of God and let the Israelites go. And two, if God knew all along that Pharaoh was going to harden his heart after each plague and refuse to release God's people, why go through such extensive measures to move the people out of Egypt? Why did God not just take them? Then, of course, I find the answer right where I should know it would be in God's word. Chapter 9, verse 6 says, "But I have raised you up for this very purpose, that I might show you my power, and my name will be proclaimed in all the earth." God had a purpose all along, and it was that others see God's power and that his name be proclaimed in all the earth. Pharaoh, Moses, Aaron, the Egyptians, the Israelites all had a specific purpose for which God raised them up. And all of their sufferings, their actions, their very lives were for the glory of God in the end. The other thing important to note, I think, in Moses' story is the way God uses Moses and Aaron to bring on the plagues. With each of the plagues, God physically instructs Moses or Aaron to do something to begin it. For the boils, they are to take handfuls of soot and toss it in the air. For the hail and the locusts, Moses was to stretch out his hand. Now, God did not need Moses and Aaron to physically begin the plagues. It was certainly God's power, not any action on the part of Moses or Aaron, that brought boils and locusts down on the Egyptians. Yet God used them as his catalyst. God worked through Moses and Aaron for his purpose, and he works through us as well. Just like all of the people in our Exodus readings today, you and I have also been raised up for God's purpose. Sometimes when life is hard, we need to remember that no matter what we are going through, God will use it for good. We can be a part of helping others see God and his love, and so that his name will be proclaimed in all the earth. Let it be, dear Lord. Let it be.